Okay. One Piece chapter 877. I gotta ask the question now. I gotta ask the chapter question now. So obviously, I'm prone to skipping some stuff. That's one of the drawbacks to recording so many chapters in bulk. And even though I read the chapters at a very slow pace, I am prone to missing stuff, and you guys comment in the comment section and let me know that. That's one of the things I'm very grateful for here on Kryptonian Sane. I'm really grateful for that. So my question right now is, what did Pedro mean when he said that the Hozuki clan was waiting centuries for Luffy's crew to come along? What the fuck did I miss? Because even Carrot says, what do you mean centuries? What the fuck did I miss? I feel like I missed something, okay? So somebody clear that up. If it's something I've missed, clear that up in the comment section for me, because I'm legitimately saying what the fuck did I miss. I pride myself on the fact that because I read the story so slow and I take my time getting caught up, that I'm able to pick up on stuff in a good way. And I feel like I missed something critical. And Oda's the type of author where every small detail will be something that gets brought up later on. So I just want to get that cleared up. That way I have some clarification moving forward. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get back into the chapter review. So I like how the chapter starts off where you have Chopper and Brook. Essentially they're being turned into candy, and you get the moment where it's thrown back in their faces where it's like, hey, we gave you the opportunity to escape. You chose not to. You chose to stay around for your friends, and now this is going to be your fate. And we find out that after 3 minutes, they're going to be turned into candy inside out. And what's so crazy about that is the fact that Katakuri's looking around. Katakuri's looking, and he's like, look, Brother Peros, you might need to chill out for a second. And he tells the rest of the men that they're ordering, he says, you need to get back into the mirror world. Because if you don't, this guy Luffy is going to take you out in a few seconds. And sure enough, Luffy comes bounding through. Big Mom's chasing him. She's swinging that sword all over the place. You see the Straw Hats, they're running. And just as a side note, Oda, you fucking pervert. Like, you fucking pervert. Like, he's got Nami bent all the way forward and it's a down blouse. Like, Oda, you can't tell me he don't do this shit on purpose, man. You can't tell me he don't do this shit on purpose. Like, Big Mom, she's swinging the sword, Straw Hats are running, and you get this moment where Luffy's looking around. He's like, what the fuck did you do to my crew? Like, Luffy is getting pissed off, and Katakuri's like, look, you only got a few seconds, get into the mirror world, or else you're gonna be lying unconscious at his feet. Everyone's scrambling, and that's when Peros, he just takes the Thousand Sunny. He turns into the Candy Maiden, right? He makes this blockade wall, and Luffy's getting ready to go balls deep on this shit. And Luffy's looking at it, he's like, I don't give a fuck. You see the flames just circling around his arms, and he's using the Red Hawk, which is so fucking awesome. But he's using the Red Hawk, and Luffy's like, look, we're not going around the ship, we're not losing any time, go straight forward, trust in me. And you get this really, really beautiful moment where Luffy, he's extending, and then Katakuri matches him. Katakuri matches him, and it looks like Katakuri did so without even trying. So it just shows you, like, this dude's fucking powerful, because Luffy's Red Hawk is one of Luffy's more powerful attacks. Katakuri very casually is able to match it, and that's when Carrot says, like, wow, his powers are similar to Luffy's. And you get this moment where Luffy's looking around, and he realizes Big Mom's behind him. He's got Katakuri in front of him. Nami's screaming that they're trapped. And that's when Jinbe's coming up with the plan. He says, like, look, Luffy, you got to drive Katakuri off of that ship. We'll focus on getting out to sea. And he says, don't worry about it, okay? They came through the mirror. And that's when Luffy, he's acting like the captain. I love that you see this progress in his character, because he's come to the point where he's fully trusting his crewmates and he's focusing on the task at hand. He did this to varying degrees before this, but as you guys know, the longtime subs know, like, since 2015 when I started reviewing One Piece chapter by chapter, one of the things I said repeatedly is that I'm absolutely fascinated by the progress that Luffy's made as a leader is something that has absolutely captivated me. I really love what you see here. So what I love about this moment right here is that Luffy, he says, don't worry about any of this. I'll do my part. You guys handle what you gotta handle. Luffy goes into his Gum Gum Red Hot, ooh, I butchered that. He goes into his Gum Gum Red Hawk Gatling, and that's when Luffy, he's firing at all cylinders. He's hitting Katakuri. He's absolutely dedicated to getting his crew to safety. He's acting just like a true captain should. And you get this moment where Pedro looks at it and says, like, look, I'm not even worried about this turn of events, okay? Like, I'm telling you, these people are the people that the Kozuki clan was waiting for centuries to have them guide them to the dawn of the new world. This is what we're waiting for. And you get this moment where all of a sudden, you're looking at Nami and she's talking to Jimmy. She's explaining what the coup de boom is. And you get this moment where Big Mom is just towering over. Big Mom is absolutely raging at this point. And you see how all of a sudden Pedro's saying, like, hey, like, go ahead and get those sails ready. I got this. And that's when Oda's telegraphing. Like, Pedro knew that when he came to this island, it was going to be the death of him. And sure enough, as everyone's freaking out and they realize that the Thousand Sunny is actually trapped in the water because the water's turned into tartar, and you got the ships coming in from the other side of the sea, Big Mom's approaching by the land, I'm legit thinking, like, shit. They're going to have a fight on three fronts. They're going to have a fight with Katakuri and Luffy. They're going to have a fight with Big Mom on the island. And then they're going to have people bombing them from the sea like a potential buster call from the sea. This shit's about to get ugly fast. And what ends up happening is that Pedro comes in like the MVP, and Pedro reveals that he's got all of these fireworks, okay? He said all these fireworks, these TNT, my bad, these TNT. He's got these TNT. He says, but at least I can undo this magic that you use. And you see all the Straw Hats, and they got this shocked look on their face. And he says, like, one day you'll understand the true importance of keeping Luffy and his crew alive here so they can continue their voyage onward. And he makes the ultimate sacrifice. He blows himself up. This is fucking crazy. Watch Oda potentially just kind of dick me around right now, where I think Pedro's dead and he's not actually dead. But I think that this is a time where we are going to see the body, because Pedro did say this was going to be his last voyage. Big Mom took years off of his life. So I think that this is a notable sacrifice. And I think that this is a very well done sacrifice. So my second chapter question to you guys is going to be, what are your thoughts about Pedro's sacrifice right now? Where does it rank in moments of One Piece for you? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.